Welcome back, guys. Max here. And for the observant members amongst you, you will notice I have not uploaded a video for the first parts of this week, which is unusual for me. I needed to take a little step back, play some Battlefield for myself without making gameplay or recording for a purpose and all that fun stuff. So the only reason I haven't uploaded is just because I wanted to go and play the game myself without having to worry about getting gameplay, uploading videos and all that fun stuff. So took a little break and now we're back. And when we came back, we've got some fantastic news. Now, I posted a post on Reddit last week sometime, was responded by one of the devs, did put a response in there, and it was all about the rubber banding, lagging issues and all that fun stuff that everybody is still experiencing within the core game mode. So made a Reddit post, got an answer, and they have now finally acknowledged that we do have issues, all of us, console included, and they are putting further patches and details within the CTE. So I'm going to quickly read to you exactly what has been said by Jaquib, who is one of the DICE quality managers over there, and I will leave a link in the description for the Reddit post so you can go and check it out yourself. Without further ado, let's get stuck straight into this and what he says. He says, "Hello CTE community, we are expecting to release a new CTE build on the 29th of September for PC and on the 2nd of October for consoles. The link I said will be in the description down below. We have been monitoring server performance since the hotfix, as well as going through the data that you have been sending us. Based on this, we have done further server optimizations that we think will further improve the gameplay experience in terms of reduced lag and rubber banding. Our internal tests have so far shown promising results, but to properly stress our servers, we would appreciate if you would all take the time to join us as we put as much load on the server as possible, as we need around 500 real players to fully stress the systems. Micro updates on the release will be available on Twitter as we approach the date and the time for release." So I'll also leave his Twitter link down in the description as well, so you can go and smash that as well and give some feedback. He says this build also contains other fixes, and some of you guys are going to be super happy with these fixes. Please see our patch notes once we officially release it to all our players, but here is a small selection of fixes that will be available in the CTE build starting on the 29th of September. Fix issues where soldier assignment progress was not being displayed properly, if I can get it spat out. Increased tripwire high explosive blast damage from 80 to 85. That's enough score to assist counts as a kill against enemy with the flak specialization. So all of you guys out there that have been struggling to unlock the marksman variant of the Mosin Nagant, there you go right there. That should make that assignment a hell of a lot easier. Both gunners of the Ilya Muramats now show hit markers when hitting enemy players. Didn't realize that was an issue. The assault truck sensitivity is now affected by sensitivity options. Fixed a bug that prevented players in a squad spawning in a plane controlled by a squad member if it was outside of the combat area used for soldiers. Didn't know that was an issue. Removed elite pickups from domination and removed elite pickups from TDM. I know the guys that played both of these game modes have been screaming for the longest of times that the elite classes within these game modes were not required. DICE have listened to that and now they're going to remove them. Turning the motion blur system off entirely when the video options motion blur amount is set to 0, which gains some graphic performance. So there's been a lot of blooming, light blooming and stuff within the game, and various different other weird light stuff going on. So this should help with that. And again, this was something that a lot of people have been screaming about. Added options to turn off chromatic aberration. This is the light blooming stuff, and I'm reading this for the first time, guys, so correct. Forgive me if I'm doing a little horrible job of this and reading this out, but yes, chromatic aberration, that was part of the problem. They introduced this. It's all to do with the HDR range of colors and all that kind of fun stuff. Super technical, but go and check it out. All the posts are on Reddit about chromatic aberration. You now have an option to turn it off, which you did not before. That will solve all the light blooming stuff coming out of buildings, looking at the sun. Your screen is just one big ball of bright white light. That is chromatic aberration. Now you have an option to turn that off. Players will now be unable to exploit the request order at the end of a round in order to become squad leader in the next round. Again, did not know that was an issue within the game, but that also is going within the CTE. This news is fresh, hot off the press. There has been only 15 comments on this post at the time he sent me the link to it. So get over there, give these guys some feedback, give them what they need. The gameplay in the background is going to run on for a few minutes after this. This was a game that I played on Operations on Galicia. This is another map that is in need of some serious work. So on top of what they're doing there, they also need to rebalance Operations. I don't play Operations specifically or at all, to be fair. Jumped in this map, and everybody said to me that the map is really heavily one-sided and it really lends itself to the defence side. We were on the defence side. I spent the entire map in 2 muddy holes, moved from one to the other, and my whole team just sat there and picked off these guys as they came out of their spawn. If they weren't getting, you know, absolutely nailed by a bunch of sniper fire, they were getting drilled by the guys lying on their bellies with the LMGs, which fire like absolute laser beams with the bipods deployed, and there was absolutely no way in hell that these guys were ever going to take these flags. I think they capped 1 in the entire game, but I will leave that gameplay running further past the commentary. A couple of you guys have suggested and asked me in the past to run on full gameplays and stuff like that. Well, this gameplay would have been 45 minutes long. Nobody's got time to watch that, so the video's about 9 minutes long. I'm going to waffle for about 6 minutes or so, and so the rest of the video will be for your viewing pleasure, so to speak, and I'm going to leave it at that. But I thought that was great. Get over there, give them some feedback. Links in the description down below. Hot off the press, CTE update is coming. Like I said, PC 29th, 2nd of October for consoles. That's the one that we really care about. And so DICE seem to be trying to improve, or at the very least acknowledging that they do have a problem within their game and on their servers. And so they are trying to rectify it and fix it. So let's jump into CTE. Let's stress test their servers and smash them out the water, and see if we can finally get a core game mode that actually works for once. That would be really, really nice. So that being said, I'm getting off. Have a great day, and I'll catch you tomorrow in another video. Oh, don't forget, sub-server clips. Today is the last day to submit your clips. I am making the video tonight. I will be doing the edit. So if you have not got me a clip for the sub takeover, get your clips in, and so I can get it in the edit up for tomorrow. It looks like it's going to be another close week. So anyway, like I said, trying to wrap it up. That being said, I'll catch you tomorrow for sub takeover. Till that time, ta-da.